I'm back with another motherfucking video. Now today's video, as you can see in the title down below, we're going to be doing pretty much like a little story time. I'm also going to be doing my makeup, etc, etc. So with that being said, if y'all are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also give me a thumbs up. If you don't fucking like me, then get the fuck off of this page. And yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see, I cleaned off my makeup and I'm looking like pure shit, but that's okay because we finna be looking good as hell. So let me get some music on because, you know, we gotta have some music. So alright, so what I'm gonna do is basically I'm gonna be doing my face and I'm gonna be telling y'all my little story. Also got my favorite drink again right here, and we're gonna sip and chill. Okay. Damn, that went down the wrong fucking way. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face, and what I like to do, since my skin be like bipolar, dry or oily, I'm gonna take the Farsali and put this on first. Okay, I got everything primed, and now I'm gonna find, you know what, I actually want to try out a foundation that I haven't got to try. It's the Pacifica right here. It is the Dreamy Cover Bare Face Serum Foundation. So I'm gonna try this out. So if it looks crazy, I'm sorry. But anyways, let's get into it. Alright, so you guys are probably gonna be like, damn, I am so stupid. Well, I know. I have literally been cheated on. Like, I've lost count. Like, that's how much it's been. It's been at least over 20 fucking times. And the way... Okay, so no, I'm gonna start it off different. So, the first person that really bothered me of him cheating on me with was actually one of my so-called best fucking friend, but we'll get into that as, you know, we get going on this shit. But yeah, so I had this friend that, you know, I basically knew for like a long ass fucking time. Like, she was a cool ass bitch, down ass bitch. Like, she took me in because I was in foster care and I ran away. So, you know, she took me in and shit or whatnot. She was there, so I mean, we were cool or whatever. So time goes by, of course, and you know, shit just changes and you don't talk to certain people as much as you thought you would, and then like it's just one of those type of people that comes and goes, that pops up out of nowhere and shit, you know what I mean? So that's how it kind of was with her. So long story short, me and my dude, we were going through some shit, me and my dude. We had an apartment or whatever, and so he got, I don't know, he just kind of like was on some bullshit. He told me, you know, let me just work for a little bit and we'll, you know, you'll come back, blah, 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 and we'll see what happens. So, okay, I go to my dad's. I go stay with my dad for about a month or whatever. And the whole time, his ass was not working. His ass wasn't doing a damn thing. So, fast forward through that, I ended up coming back finally, and he picks me up and he tells me, oh, this girl's been asking for you. She says she knows you. I don't know who she is, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, who are you talking about? You know, because I didn't know who the fuck he was talking about. So we get to the apartment or whatever, and I walk in, and at that time he had like one of his friends staying there, like as a roommate or whatever. So anyways, I walk in there and it's my friend. I'm not gonna say any names. I'm just gonna make up a name. We're gonna use the name Nicole. So I walk in there and Nicole's up in there. And she's like, oh my God, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, she's so happy to see me. And of course, you know, I was kind of happy to see her too, because it's been a hot minute, you know. And so we catch up a little bit, and the night goes by. Nothing really happens on that night or whatever. But, so, fast forward a little more. So, at that time, I worked at freaking Subway. I was pregnant as hell, and I was working at Subway. And, you know, I wasn't thinking anything, you know. I mean, I kind of felt a little odd about it, because I know for a fact, like, dude, you telling me you don't know who she is, like, you know who the fuck she is. Like, this bitch is well motherfucking known, by the way. She's well known, so you can't sit here and tell me that you don't know who she is. And, alright, so let's just keep on going. So, I was at work or whatever. You know, my pregnant ass. I was at work. And I just had this feeling like I needed to go home. Like, it wasn't feeling right. So, I left work or whatever, and I go to his mom's. And I tell her, I'm like, look, let's go over to the apartment, because, you know, I feel like something's going on, so let's go. So we walking over there, whatever, and I'm telling you guys, my heart is beat. I was just super nervous, and like, I just kind of knew, like, I knew what the fuck was going on. So we get closer, and I see the motherfucking car. I see the motherfucking car. And I was like, oh my god. So I tell his mom. His mom's all like, no, you stay right here. Let me go handle this. And so she went inside or whatever. She talked straight up shit to them. So it was the bitch, it was Nicole, and then it was another friend. And they were just like in there, sitting up in there chilling, like drinking and shit. You know, and my ass is at work. So it's like, why the fuck are you up in my house, bitch? Like, why are you here? And so, you know, I talked to her a little more afterwards, and all she could say was like, oh, well, I just got this real good plug, blah, blah, blah. He's got some good shit. So I was, you know, hooking him up with him, and I took him. I'm like, why would you need to take him? He got it. But yeah, I didn't feel right about it at all. And I tell you guys, man, I was pregnant as fuck, about to pop, and if I would have done things differently, believe me, I would have. I'm gonna take this pellet. So afterwards, but prior to this, I would always like question her. Like, I would ask her if, you know, he's trying to talk to her, blah, blah, blah. Just because, by the way, they were acting and shit. And she was always like, I would never do that to you. You're my girl, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. So, you know, I kind of believed her, you know, because I never would have thought that she was that type of bitch. But I'm telling you, the tables turned. She was that type of bitch. So, after that little incident, I never really talked to her again. All I know is that I had found out that they had been riding around with each other. She had this little ugly ass Infinity or whatever. She thought she was the shit. All I know is that they would pick each other up, or she would pick him up, and they would do, you already know what they were doing. You know, we ain't stupid. And like, so I really kind of just let it go at that moment, because I was trying to believe her, you know, but then I knew something just wasn't right. I had that gut feeling, and, you know, we got that intuition. So when we get that motherfucking feeling, like, I don't, you know, I'm gonna go with my feelings. So, you know, some months went past or whatever, and I ended up getting a hold of his phone one day while he was sleeping. And so I got on his Facebook, and, you know, I'm going through it, and I happen to see some messages from her ass. So I get on there, and I read, you know, there had been messages with them from, like, around the time when I was suspecting all that shit, and over there calling each other baby and shit. Like, he would tell her, like, you better not be cheating on me, blah, blah, blah. Like, just stupid fucking shit. And basically, I never really got to confront her, because her ass ended up going to fucking Texas or wherever the fuck her whole ass went. And I never really got to confront her, because every time I did, she would tell me, oh, I would never do that to you. But I'm pretty sure the bitch knows now that I know everything because I'm not fucking stupid. I get the motherfucking feelings for a reason, and I fucking investigate the shit. And I know y'all gonna say I'm stupid for staying with him, but that ain't even the only fucking time. So we're gonna get into some more shit. We're gonna get into some more shit. And I will tell you guys, like, I'm not even fucking playing. If I ever see that little ass fucking hoe again, I'm telling you, like, she just don't even know what's coming to her. If I was to ever see her again, I mean, and I know it's not just all her fault, but she played a motherfucking part in it too, because she was supposed to be my fucking friend, but you trying to talk to my dude. So what does that make you? What does that make you? A fucking hoe. That's what it makes you. So, you know, that's just why I don't have too many female friends, because you can't trust them. Most of these females out here, they thirsty as hell, desperate as hell. They can't get their own man, can't get their own family, so they want to destroy other people's, and I'm not with that shit. That's why I don't have no friends. That's why I don't talk to nobody, because I done been through it. And it's sad to say, but I mean, it's the truth. Alright, so the next little occasion, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So, there's this girl that I pretty much kind of been dealing with this bitch since, like, we first got together. And let me tell you, she's a fucking nobody. She thinks that they're best friends, and since they've known each other for so long or whatever. And let me tell you, honey, a bitch that done had trains ran up on her through all the motherfucking crew. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Let me get these eyelashes on before we continue up into this, because I'm telling you, bitches these motherfucking days, y'all better be careful. Y'all better be careful who y'all think is y'all's real friends. That's just what I'm gonna say. You never know. You never know. You can't trust a motherfucking hoe. I got my little eyelashes on. Anyways, so this bitch right here. So, you know, like I said, I've been dealing with her on and off throughout the motherfucking years that we've been together. And this last time, which was literally like, I want to say a month or two ago. So, you know, I get my little feelings and I start investigating. I go through the motherfucking phone and shit. So I see a number saved in his phone as the name of Jeff. And I click on it and I read it. And it's like some dumbass text message, baby this, baby that. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. Like, I didn't even think that it was gonna be this bitch, because for one, I've talked to her so many times. Like, she knows everything. She knows our situation. She knows that we are together. So it's like, why? So I was shocked. Anyways, you know, I hit her up or whatever. She wouldn't respond for a little bit, you know. So then I had to, you know, say some other shit just to get her to respond. And she's like, sorry. She's like that she don't want him, blah, 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 that they're just friends. And in my head, I'm like, bitch, you over here calling him baby. And, like, apparently she said that he had been giving her money or whatever, helping her out for gifts for her kid on Christmas. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, you know, I didn't fly with that. So, me and his mom actually ended up going to the bitch house. Because, I mean, they know each other, I guess. The mom knows her mom, so we end up going to her house. We end up talking or whatever, and we settle it. So, I mean, that part is cool, but she's always been the one that I've had to fucking deal with. And gosh, I wish y'all could see this bitch. Y'all will be like, what in the fuck is wrong with him? What's wrong with me? I'm trying to get my hair settled, so don't laugh at me. I'm gonna just put the shit up. Let me stand up and put the shit up. I am hot and I am sweaty. Fucking sucks. I guess it's the alcohol and me talking about this shit, so it ain't helping nothing either fucking way. Okay, so yeah, there's my little bun or whatever. I guess it's a little cute. But anyways, you guys, so with that bitch, I mean, we're pretty cool now. I mean, we're not like chilling or nothing, but we've got it to a point to where I hope at least that she is respecting my relationship, you know what I mean? So we'll see how long that lasts. There's just so many fucking stories that I can tell you guys. Like, it is crazy. Like, and I feel the most stupid. Like, I should not be like that. Let me put some lipstick on. Let me use this little Stila.
Stila? You're almost done? You're not done yet, though? That's a pink one.
But yeah, you guys, I just can't trust females, and that's just something that I'm gonna have to work on within myself. Just from everything I've been through, I have no trust, and I can't even trust him if he goes to the store. I don't give a fuck. She's gonna, honestly, I think she's a fake fucking page, but then again, I really don't know. This bitch, I believe he's been talking to for maybe like a few months. I'm really not for sure how long. I need some gloss. I'm really not for sure how long, but I know it's been a minute. And I've talked to her, and she's just one of those bitches that can't get the picture. Whatever the fuck she is, she thinks she's a damn model or whatever. Apparently, what's going around is that they have me convinced that they're not talking, that they're not nothing. And I'm like, I've thought about it, but you know what? I shouldn't have to be the one to leave. Everything in here, this house, everything is mine. And if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have none. I love hard. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video, this little story time. I know it wasn't really that much. Also, this is the finished look. I hope you guys really liked it. But yeah, if you guys are going through the same thing that I have went through, just know that you are not alone and that things will get better. And if you have faith and you love that person and you feel like you want to give them a try, do it. You know, you don't have to listen to what the outsiders say all the time, because
Mommy,
sometimes things will get better.
Mommy.
Hold on, drop. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next motherfucking video. We will get turned the fuck up on the next video. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye, loves.